To play the Breakout EDU game, the players will need a computer, a laptop, anything Wi-Fi capable, this small Breakout EDU box, the UV flashlight, 6 locking hasp, 3-digit combo lock, key lock, a directional lock, a word lock, and a 4-digit lock. They will also need the large Breakout EDU box and the document folder labeled unclassified. Inside the unclassified documents folder, on the left hand side, there's a cipher wheel, graphic overlays. On the right hand side is the hint card, several documents, an ID card, a coordinate scale protractor. On the back of the folder is the map. It's a Washington map, scale 1 to 50,000. I removed all the documents from the folder so that you can see the cipher wheel, the ID card, and the protractor. In the documents, the player is going to find several pieces of information. The first thing is the Operation Soup Sandwich Breakout EDU Memorandum for Instruction. Really, this paper has nothing to do with the game. It's just one of the distractors that they will have to filter out important information. Behind that, you'll find this page intentionally left blank. And if you notice, there are 5 6-digit grid coordinates on the page. Those actually... the grid coordinates are actually linked to the map where there's some UV writing. Then you have a memorandum to the Director of Breakout EDU Personnel Division. It's for General George Washington, who has lost his ID card, and he's looking for another one. And then you have the Breakout EDU Operations Order 1704 Tenino attack for the 1337 INF. The memorandum really has no actual important information, but what it does, it points them to the identification card. The identification card looks like the actual ID cards that service members carry today. Nothing really important on the front other than George Washington's face. And then if they flip the card over to the back, you notice a QR code. If they scan the QR code, it will take them to a Google form. They will answer 4 questions, and at the end of the Google form, when they press submit, it will give them the cipher. The cipher says Charlie 12, Mike 22. So on the cipher wheel, they need to set the wheel to Charlie 12 and Mike 22. After they figure out that Charlie 12, Mike 22 is the way to orient the cipher, then they'll come back to the identification card folder, and as you can see with the UV light, you can see the numbers 12, 10, 13, 14, and 3. If they come back to the cipher wheel, 12, 10, 13, 14, and 3 will spell out cadet, which will unlock the word lock. The next 2 clues we'll cover, the players will utilize the Tenino map. The second clue we're going to cover is this page intentionally left blank. If you notice, there are 5 6-digit grid coordinates located on the page. If you zoom in real close, and you might be able to see it just to the right of the 7, there's a real subdued 4. If I can get a real subdued 3. There's a 1. There's a 5. And a 2. At the very top of the page, you can see it real faint. You see Washington 1 to 50,000, Tenino, and then the V791 1477 IV. The top of the page will direct them to the Washington 1 to 50,000 scale Tenino map with the series number V791 sheet 1477 IV. If they go back to this page intentionally left blank, they'll see that this grid coordinate should be listed first, followed by this grid coordinate second, and this grid coordinate third. If you go back to the map, it will give them the combination for the 3-digit lock, which is 537. The next clue, the players will need the op order, the graphic overlays, and the map. The players generally rush to put the overlays on the map and kind of overlook the op order. And the players are real quick to set up the graphics on the map to look like this. What they fail to realize in the bottom right corner of each graphic is a number. The number corresponds to numbers that are found inside the op order. If you look at page 1 of the op order, you'll see a blue number 1. Page 2 of the op order is 11. Page 3 of the op order has the numbers 8 and 2. So the graphics need to be put in the order of 1, 11, 8, and 2. When you view the graphics in order 1, 11, 8, and 2, you'll see that the directional is down, right, right, up. And for the final clue, the players will be sent to the Breakout EDU mission briefing console. They'll find the URL for the website in their unclassified folder. Over here on the left-hand side, you'll see Home, Breakout EDU Operations, Operation Soup Sandwich, and Unclassified. Hopefully they realize that the unclassified, they've seen it everywhere and that they click this link first. It doesn't matter which link they click first, but if they click unclassified first, it will give them the clue. All right, the first thing they'll see is classified pop up on the screen, and then down here they can click play for the video. All right, so now they have a Morse code message that they need to decipher. They can go to Operation Soup Sandwich, which is the name of the breakout game. And if you notice, it has said Operation Soup Sandwich, and down here there's a document that they need to view that has a password. In order to get the password, they'll have to go to the Breakout EDU operations page. Only some of the operations are actually links. The rest of them are just there to take up space. And if they were to click through them, some of them will take them to a page that says classified and it will give them a letter. Other pages they click on will take them to a classified page that gives them nothing. Their objective, once they get through it, they'll see that if they click through Misfit, Overlord, Raven's Claw, Scorpion, and Eagle, it will spell out the word Morse. The word Morse, they can go to Operation Soup Sandwich, and again, the password is case sensitive. They'll type in M-O-R-S-E. Let me make sure I got that right. M-O-R-S-E. And it gives them the Morse code cipher. If they need to, they can pop it out to another screen to get a better view. You have to type in the code again, M-O-R-S-E. And then they can look at it and go back to their unclassified page and listen to Morse code again, to the Morse code message again, and as many times as they need to until they can understand what they're looking for. The last tone is usually the one that gives them the clue. It's dut 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 dut, and they can look down here and see that there's 5 dots, so 5 short messages, and then they'll just work backwards. They see the dun 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 is 7 7, and then the first one is the hardest one for them to get because it starts out, but it is 1775. That is the 4-digit code for the lock. In the small Breakout EDU box, you're going to put the unclassified material. This is an old hard drive from a computer that the players will be trying to retrieve, but any unclassified material would work. After you close the small Breakout EDU box, put the keyed lock on the box and put the key into the large Breakout EDU box. I'll put the mission accomplished, we broke out sign, along with the single key for the key lock. And the final step for the Breakout EDU Operation Soup Sandwich is the After Actions Review. Use the reflection cards provided in your Breakout kit to facilitate a group discussion. This concludes the Breakout instructional video. Have fun!